guys, how you doing? Welcome to Tuesday.
My wife, the morning person.
I'm awake. That's a start.
Me, not so much.
Not so much. Tell us about your morning, dear.
I had coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not enough.
Mm-hmm. Should we go get you, like, just intravenously tap it in?
No, because then I'd be jittery.
No, but that's not good either. That's not good either. So it's snowing here in Michigan. Thank you very much.
January, go fig.
January. So I put the snowy Hogwarts.
You were supposed to wait until somebody noticed it.
Oops.
God.
Disregard my previous comment.
No, if I ever have to plan a surprise party for anybody, I'm not telling her.
Don't tell me.
And seriously, she is usually good at keeping secrets, but
today, not so much. We got a lot of people in the chat. Let's say hey to everybody.
Larry M went to Palm Springs already this morning. Like,
what the heck?
Dude? It's early for you.
You're
Jay Marie.
Rocking it. Holy
Charlie Grace.
Charlie Grace is here. Let's see who else is here.
Denise is here.
Backroad Bitter Chuck. Hey, Chuck.
Leon's here.
Leon's here. Hey, Leon.
Did you say Thrift Hunter?
Did I say Thrift Hunter? I did not.
Well, then, hello.
TC is here. Hey, TC. How you doing?
TC.
Good morning. Good happy Tuesday. Trying to think of what's going on today.
Oh, Chuck got dumped on. And not
snow.
Personally, snow.
Oh, I was going to say snow. Hopefully snow. Just snow. Just snow.
Yeah. I got some shoveling to do after the show.
3
No.
inches? 4?
No. Less.
2? Oh,
2.
okay. I was going to say, I can only go up.
We didn't lose the dog, so that's how I judge it.
Snowfall in Michigan is rated by a small dog. If you lose the dog, you know you got a butt ton of snow. That's the way I look at it.
And Chuck says yes. No drama. Just snow.
Just snow. Thank you. Good
I added the no drama part.
Well, nobody wants
We used to have a dog named Missy who was very furry.
Loves snow.
Had
part chow.
3 different layers of fur. So
and they all came out at the same time.
We started a Facebook page for her called The Weather Dog.
Missy the Weather Dog.
Because
she's no longer with us, unfortunately.
If we had like a good lake effect snow, she would come in white because it wouldn't melt.
Yeah.
And that's how we could tell if it was snowing out.
Yeah.
Or rain.
Oh yeah. It's depending on what was on the dog's coat is the weather.
She was in the here and now.
Definitely in the here and now.
She was kind of a weird zen
Most
dog.
dogs are in the here and now. They're not worried about yesterday.
Aw, Leon's not in a good mood today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leon.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay that you're. How do you say that?
It's all right to experience bad days.
Yes.
That's where she's going with that one, I hope.
Yeah. My translator over here.
You need to have bad days as well as good days. And I'm sorry you're having a bad day today, but this too shall pass, hopefully. For sure. Yes.
Lord Lalini is here.
I thought you were going to say something profound.
No. Maybe after 1 o'clock when we're off the show. Because that's usually when it happens.
We need to do a after 1 o'clock show then, because people want to know the profoundness of your thoughts. Profoundness. Yeah. The profoundness of the thoughts.
And Jen's here.
Lisa's here. Nice.
Good morning and good afternoon, depending on your time zone, or good evening.
Where the heck you're at. Yes. Have a decent time wherever you're at. Afternoon. Yeah, okay. So that's good. I'm checking.
I'm not this perky all the time. Carol Ann's here.
Not saying a word.
I'm not really a perky person.
No.
By nature.
No. The hell you say?
I know.
Really? You have your moments. Just like everybody. It's not like a constant state. You have moments of perkiness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sticking with that.
Greg's a little late, but he's here. You're not that late. We started a little early. So.
We did. Well, we're doing Facebook now too, and from what I understand, the Facebook gods don't like it if you're late with your video. So, greetings to anyone who might be hearing from Facebook. I know we had somebody. We had Cassandra last time, and maybe 3 or 4. Who knows? We're not in it for the.
Yeah, perky is overrated.
Wait a minute. Perky's okay. I've been accused of being somewhat perky, but
I've never been a perky person.
No. I enjoy life. I'm just out there. I'm kind of like a dog. That's the first time you hear me say that. I'm in the here and now. So right now, I'm perky.
If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
Well, let's see.
Heinz 57?
Probably.
A stray?
Probably. Most likely.
Lisa.
Most likely.
Greg, yoga session go overtime?
I can't wait to hear that story.
Greg, so you do yoga?
You're doing yoga. Tell us more. Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Okay, in the chat, if you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be? I want to hear some ideas. Because I definitely would not be a purebred dog. So, and not a show dog for sure. Unless a show dog could show up like this. I'm not sure. I think I'd be fuzzy. Fluffy.
So, not a hairless chihuahua?
No. I'd have to have some fur. And I would have to be...
we got a pit bull.
Got a pit bull. Hey, some days I hear you there. Probably a mutt for sure, but more of a medium-sized friendly dog. That's who I'd be. That's what I'd be. I don't know what breed that is. JRK, I'd be a cat, which is fine too. Sludge dog. Okay. I'm not sure what that is.
Dachshund?
Oh, not that one though.
No, I pretty much mutilated him.
What's he look like today? He's not doing good. She was messing with him earlier.
I flattened him.
I think this is how you work out your aggressions. It's like work through your therapy. Therapy dog. That's a therapy dog.
I don't know what kind of dog I would be. I ask the questions and I never have the answers.
I wouldn't be that dog.
Which is why I ask the questions, because I don't have the answers.
Psychology.
Ooh, that's very philosophical.
It's very profound.
I ask questions because I don't have the answers.
There you go. Which makes sense. Beagle puppy. Even though I would love wiener dog, I've had three over the years. No money, Jimmy said. Greg said, yeah, so I wouldn't be that dog. Because that dog...
Well, that's not a real dog.
Ranked around.
It doesn't breathe and go outside to pee and stuff like that.
No. But I'd probably be more of a cat than a dog. I agree with that.
Personality aside, my personality aside, might be a lab.
A lab?
Yeah.
A Labrador Retriever?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Bailey dog.
Okay, black lab.
Bailey dog was part lab, and she was loyal to a T.
Is there a difference? Okay, there's a question. I know that there are dog people in the chat. Is there a difference between the different colors of Labradors, of labs? Like you have black labs and you get gold.
I don't think so.
Okay. I just wondered if it's just a color thing or if it's a personality / working dog kind of thing. We had the small Doxy. Her name was Angie.
Angel. It's just Angel.
Wait a minute. Oh, now I can see it. All right, fine. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's cute.
No, there's 3 different kind of labs. Purebred labs. There's black lab, yellow lab, and chocolate labs.
Uh-huh.
Jennifer's here.
Hey, Jennifer. No fear. We're talking
dogs.
So
I have heard, but I have no proof of this, that chocolate labs are a little more dense brain-wise than yellow and
I did have a chocolate lab, actually.
Black lab.
In a previous life, I had a chocolate lab.
But I have no proof of that whatsoever. But I think all 3 are considered hunting dogs.
Okay.
Retrievers. Labrador retrievers. That's the name.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah.
Not sure what that was about.
Something in the house is...
Oh. Messing with...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's previous conversation. So instead of saying pissing, she said peeing off.
Pomchi.
A Pomchi. There's an interesting combination of dog.
That's an interesting combo.
We just call them mutts here.
Oh, so TC saying that Goldens are a bit spacey. Well, none of them are deep thinkers. I mean, really? I don't think. Dogs just don't. I mean, they're not here to solve the world's problems. They're just here to be there for you.
Not necessarily. Have you met Willow? She's not here for us.
She's there for you.
We're there for her.
If you're on the chair, she's there for you.
Only because
If
it's a
you're-
warm spot.
If you're in the bed, she's there for you. If you're hanging out by her food bowl, she's there for you. Yes, she's there for you.
No,
Yeah,
we're there for her.
Just saying.
The princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is, of all the dogs we've had, this one is high maintenance. The princess. We are there to serve her.
All hail the princess.
Oh, painting the house.
Painting the house. Oh, well, that's
never
no
a
fun.
good time.
And dogs aren't good for that either. Now that you think of it.
No.
Painting my house. Okay. Yeah, that's no fun. I'll do it.
See, Jen agrees with me.
You agree with Mary? Thank you. Okay.
Just like cats, we're there for them.
That's the truth. Yeah, cats aren't there for you.
The only reason Wesley cuddles is because I'm a warm spot.
Well, he's there
Because
for
you can't pick him up. He doesn't
He's there
like to
for
be.
you then.
He doesn't like. None of them like to be picked up. None of them. Of all 4 cats.
I know. I've
none
got a
of-
scar back in my
Yeah.
neck from picking Wes off of me, or picking him up and trying to get him off my desk. For some reason, the cat likes my keyboard. I don't know if it's a thing. It's like boxes, I guess.
Hey,
Cats and
Sylvia.
boxes, cats and keyboards. I don't get it. Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, my favorite is when Wesley slips off the back of the office chair, and it's like, ow.
Oh yeah, it's time to trim claws. This is true.
Oh my god.
This is true.
Wesley's got daggers going because
This is
he
also true.
does the on my thigh, and now
I love
and
you.
now my thigh looks like a pincushion.
I love you. Yeah, one of those. I don't know.
Our cats are loving to some degree, but
Oh, yeah.
because
Widget loves to have like tummy rubs when she's laying on the floor. She just doesn't like to be held because she's
No.
a skittish little thing, or a big thing now.
that was ingrained in her when she was a
Yeah.
kitten.
All right, my first managed payment has been sent to my credit union. No,
How long does it take to get there? It should not take that long.
it shouldn't.
It should be like within 24 hours.
from you get the notice from eBay that says we've sent your payment to it actually showing up in the bank. It's about 20. For us, it's been about that. We have a credit union too, so for sure. All right, what do we have here?
What is that pic on the monitors behind you?
Behind Mary.
Behind Mary or behind Dawn's head?
This is Hogwarts. There you go. And those pictures are part of our logo. Those are your. Oh, go ahead. You tell me.
The pictures on the monitors behind me are my grandmother and a cousin
There you go.
behind Mary. Yeah,
That's part of our logo. Yeah.
that's part of our logo. My grandma.
Yep.
Because I just adore this photo of her. She was probably in her early 20s, possibly when it was taken. So that would be 1920s or so, because she was born in the early 1900s.
So anyway, this is how she's honoring her family and her grandmother is by
Hey,
using
Joanne.
the logo. Joanne is here.
Perlini loves the background.
Multiple. There's a lot going on behind us.
Chuck, it's okay because it's like a psychedelic induced
There's a lot going on
behind
and in
us.
front of us too.
Yeah,
There's a lot
and
going
Dawn's
on.
t-shirt doesn't help
My
any.
shirt just kind of pops.
It kind of has every color that's going on behind us.
And then some. But yeah. And I gotta.
Did we miss Sylvia?
I don't know. Did we? I'm sorry.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Everybody's saying hi, and I'm like trying to keep up.
It ain't easy.
No.
There's some people in the chat. There's some people in the chat. And they're talking. So go ahead. Yes. Talk amongst yourself. We'll just watch.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
And everybody's going, "Where's my sound?"
What happened? It got quiet. Finally. So today's this week's stuff. What are we doing today? Or what are we doing
Shoveling
this week?
snow.
Yeah. And again, shoveling snow. Not at Hogwarts, but shoveling snow.
I have to shovel snow here, and then I have to go to Mom's and shovel the sidewalk.
Yes, because we're taking Mom home. She spent last couple of nights. She's been helping us with some books that we got at an after estate sale. After estate sale.
Hey, Mom.
Something like that. Anyway, We got a buttload of books for like 10 cents a piece. So Mom is helping kind of clean them up.
And researching.
Yeah. And
Hey, Jerry.
Mostly, hey, Jer, how you doing, man? Mostly they are like what? Kind of like Nancy Drewish.
Yeah, they're Nancy Drewish.
Older. So I'm gonna lap those up and sell them. But 10 cents a piece.
It was very cold in that garage. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. But we bagged them up and not bad at all. And then later this week we're going back to the basement of that thrift shop. So we're going to do that. In case you didn't check, if you didn't see that video, check it out. We just did media, and I have to get my put on a clothing hat, and not this one, of course, but
no, because that's my hat.
That's your hat I'm wearing. But figure out how much of that clothing, which is most of what's in that basement, we're going to do. Because there's got to be some good stuff down there. There's got to be.
Jerry's taking a break from
working. That's okay. Yeah, you've sold a lot of. Where am I? There it is. You sold a lot of stuff, dude. You've got a lot of invoicing to do. I know.
The Nancy Drewish mysteries doesn't sound right.
Nancy Drewish.
Welcome to my vocabulary. I make it up as I go.
What the hell does that mean? Drewish.
We call them Maryisms in this house. Because I tend to take
anything.
Like
anything.
Cakewalk.
Yeah. Take two.
Which I found out is racist, by the way.
Walking for cake?
It's, yeah.
Well, you call it a cheese walk. So
I called it a cheese walk one day, and she was just like, what'd you just say?
Yeah. That's true. She does that all the time. She mixes her metaphors.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I mix my metaphors.
Stir them up in a pot.
So, yeah, occasionally things will come out not the way they were intended, and I mix my metaphors and mix my words and make things up as I go.
It's fun. Living with you is a total joy.
Why do you sound sarcastic when you say that?
I don't mean it that way. I totally mean it.
You still sound like, yeah.
What, insert wicked
and then
laugh?
You wonder why I can't take you seriously sometimes.
I am totally sincere.
No, you're not right now.
Even when I'm saying I'm totally sincere. Do I have a problem? Do I have a problem? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I have a problem. Or did you think she's just got a problem? I don't know.
Well, we know I have
I'm
problems.
Sincere. Living with you is a joy.
Play nice. You should have been here last night, Greg.
Wow.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah. I'm still repatching the holes in the wall. No, I'm just joking. We didn't fight. We have discussions.
We have heated discussions sometimes.
It wasn't even heated. It wasn't heated.
Last night?
No.
Down here?
No. It wasn't heated.
It was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all sunshines and daisies here.
No,
all the time.
But we have
just so
tools.
You know.
But we have the tools. We know how to deal with shit. That's what keeps us together. So we know how to deal with stuff. There's a whole list of numbers from Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your support. I feel firm now.
I was waiting for 8674309, but that's another one too.
Really, I thought you were perfect. Oh, you guys crack me up.
Yeah, no.
No, and over the years, we've had people that have known us, and they're like, "Oh, you guys get along so great, and you're such a great couple," and we're like, "Dude, we work on it." Therapy.
Oh, yeah. So like I said, we have tools. We agreed that we didn't agree on something, and we worked through it. And that's what you do when you're in a relationship, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jump in here. Anyway. I'm going to watch the chat some more. Cold wind, crazy. Yeah, I know.
California desert.
The weather is just
We talked about moving this morning.
We did for like 5 minutes.
For about 5 minutes.
Until we realized that if we go someplace south, it's hot.
In the summer, and I can't take the humidity.
And so it's like, nah, maybe we'll just stay here. It's pretty in Michigan. Is that what we ended up saying? And my mother agrees. It's pretty in Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, we convinced her because the logistics of moving everything would just be like, Greg, I do argue with myself. You should be inside my head sometime. It's not pretty.
Totally.
And that's just
at least she's not doing it out loud verbalizing your
No,
argument with yourself.
that's what you do.
That's my job. But yes, she doesn't do it out loud like I do. And then I can, if I'm alone in a room, I can just say I'm talking to a cat, which helps. Of course, the cat has to be in the room too, but that's another story. Yeah, we're not really thrilled with it either. Like I said,
It's how I get my exercise in the winter. I have to shovel.
Still, it's no fun. It's not like we do, winter sports. We're not out snowboarding.
I lived in southern Missouri near Branson for a couple years, and just the humidity in the heat in the summertime was so flippin' intense that you couldn't do anything outside. And I like to garden, so I need to be somewhere where I can garden.
Profound words here.
If you can dance with yourself, then you're allowed to argue with yourself.
There you go. I think Billy Idol said that. No.
Misheard song lyrics. There we go. Make up your own.
With myself. Let's see.
Yeah, we probably got 2 inches of snow last night, and then it was snowing again just a little bit ago. But one of the advantages of being in the basement is ignorance is bliss, because there's no windows.
Besides Hogwarts back here.
Well, there's windows, but there's those.
Well, they're all the way at the other end of the building I can't see past the boxes in front of me.
They're just the little square windows that are crap.
And we have a black window.
Brain thoughts.
Like, what do they call it? The glass blocks. We have a couple right there.
Glass blocks?
Glass blocks.
That's what they call them.
That's what they call them. Anyway, we have a couple of those in one between 2 joists. For some reason, they put it in there.
Why are you asking me?
She was but a wee child when they built
I
this
was
house.
born the same year that.
No good reason except for light, I would assume. On this end of the building. Because there's no windows on this side. There's windows on the back side.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I don't understand why they did that
It's
way.
for light, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but that's a weird way.
Witty little light. Seriously, the blocks are this big and there's 2 of them.
But then again, there's other weird things in this house. Like, why did they put a door in on the garage, a side door?
By the front door.
But there's a gap between the front stoop and the door that's like this and collects leaves every year.
Oh,
yeah, like
step down.
You didn't.
No.
That architecturally, that is just nuts.
Stupid things that happen in our house. What did I miss?
Oh, they're discussing amongst themselves. 29 degrees. Big Bear got snow yesterday and more coming. We don't like this cold weather for sure.
Sorry. Yeah, not a fan. Just not a fan.
I like the white fluffy snow. It's pretty.
It's lovely. It is. So,
Chuck just got the notification that we're live now.
YouTube. I don't know. It's not right. Yeah,
well, Chuck, thanks again for joining us.
YouTube. I don't understand it. I mean, should you, at this point...
Like, what's the sense of having a notification if it's going to come in 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the show
schedule it
starts?
a half an hour before, and then, just show up and play music during that half hour, waiting for everybody to come in.
Oh, that's rude.
I mean, what can you do?
They have better things to do with their time than to have music playing. And
depends on the music. It might be enjoyable waiting.
They obviously come here for the deep thoughts that we have every time.
Deep thoughts. She's tired. She's not perky. It ain't perky. It ain't happening. It's a time in many ways late. Yeah. I don't know. It's YouTube. I've totally given up trying to figure out YouTube algorithms,
or any other platform,
lives
for that
versus
matter.
pre-recorded. As far as what?
Any platform.
Well, that's true.
They all have their quirks.
That's true. Yeah, we'll see. But I don't get it. I don't know. So we just show up when we show up, and you guys show up and you show up, and we're good.
We try to get it as close to noon as possible.
Yeah. Maybe a touch early. Maybe like I said, maybe I should just come in and start playing music for 15, 20 minutes before we go live. Should I do that? One in the chat. I'm just saying. And if you're lagging, this one could mean something from the other one. I don't know. I would say. Oh, okay. Well, that happens too. Yeah, there you go. We got a 1. So show up and play music for 15, 20 minutes. What kind of music?
Oh, God.
Gregorian chants.
TC, how about some recorder music?
Himalayan yodeling. Recorder music. Yeah, there you go. Rock, pop, soft rock, rap, acid rock.
TC bought a recorder record from us.
When we say recorder, we
couple
mean the
weeks or so.
flute-like instrument.
The one that they give 5th graders to, test their
prowess
with an instrument.
There are professional recorder people out there who play
polka.
Polka. There you go. Polka, polka, polka. Chuck knows. Okay. So okay. So then you want Frankie Yankovic kind of stuff. We could do that.
Oh, see, now TC says we need 10 minutes to go intermission movie kind of things, like the drive-ins used to have and stuff.
Oh, let's all go to the lobby. That one? Yeah, that works. I could do that. I have a disc with some of that stuff on it. We could do that. Intermission stuff.
TC says we're
Thanks
funny.
for the idea, TC. I might just do that. Because I have that disc with all those old... Yeah, from drive-ins and stuff. I have access to that. I should make that happen. We'll try that Thursday. And Thursday, by the way, will be kind of an interesting show because I get to leave halfway through it.
I know.
She's worried.
It's what I do.
So it's
my superpower.
Her superpower.
Worrying.
It's okay. I just have because I'm taking Mom to an appointment. I want to be there on time, so I have to leave a little early. She will be hosting the second half of the show on her own. You guys will be good to her, right? You'll be kind. I would hope. You got support here. These people love you.
I'm already freaking out about it.
These people love you. They will not treat you badly. There you go.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
Yeah, totally. You'll be good.
Anxiety. It's a wonderful thing to live with.
Jennifer will cover your butt. She's here. What was this? Grilled for dirt on Mary. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna be asking questions.
You can ask questions. I don't necessarily have to answer them.
Questions don't terrify us.
No, we always have told people you can ask us questions.
Ask us questions all you want.
And
those are the scary things.
The things they don't teach you is that sometimes when it comes to personal questions, you don't have to always answer them.
Truly. Yes.
Because I asked you a question, you should answer this. Well,
my answer is no.
Personal, and no, I prefer not to answer that right now.
My answer is no. Oh, hey.
Oh, Jennifer. Ooh.
That'd be a cool thing.
Yeah, you don't have to have the camera on.
No, nobody has to have a camera on. We could do this without camera on.
Oh, don't do that.
Isn't this interesting?
No.
But a guest like this isn't a bad thing.
No.
That would be fine. You could do this, Jennifer.
Could you change it now? Because you're going to freak people out. You're going to freak people out. They're going to come into the show and go, what the heck?
Please do. Come on. She'll still be on camera, but that'd be cool. Cool.
Only if she needs me, though.
Oh, she'll
Jennifer,
need you.
We always need you.
She'll need you. She will need you. She will need you, for sure. The desert. Yeah, we thought about that.
You thought about that.
I did. I
don't want a garden in the desert.
There are a lot of succulents you can plant. And you can have a regular garden. You just have to make sure you water the heck out of it.
But see, then...
And bring the dirt.
But then you're messing with the ecosystem, and it's not, water is a commodity, is a huge commodity in the desert. And so therefore, as a diligent person of the earth.
Diligent person of the earth. Is that like you have a card for that?
No,
like
but if you're conscious about the ecosystem,
true,
and the impact it's having on the planet, which
Las Vegas really screws things up then, don't they?
Pretty much.
Okay. I was going to say, being the diligent person of the earth, I'm going to drink now too.
So I would probably
not do that. Well, even if it was like in the house or in a covered, somewhat enclosed space, like house plants.
House plants
You
are
know,
different than outside plants.
True.
I still have to explain this to her after
I'm not a
18
plant
years.
person. I'm not a dedicated person of the earth or whatever. I don't have that card. Just saying. I don't. Really. I don't. I'm not a green thumb person. Why is she looking at me funny? Why? Why is she looking at me funny? How many people have green thumbs? Not me. She does. I can't.
Sort of.
I can't. But I can fix stuff. So I think that's...
Yeah.
I got that gene. I got that gene.
Did I say anything negative about
No.
you not having a green thumb?
No, not at all. How many people can kill a plant fast? I can do it. Hey, Victoria. How you doing, sweetie? We're discussing killing plants.
Everything. We're discussing everything.
Dogs. Which dog? What kind of dog are you? And what else?
Me doing the show
You doing
for
the
the
show
last
is-
half.
Mary. Yeah,
So you can get MoMster to her appointment.
she'll be fine. Like I said, this is end broadcast right there. Don't hit the button, of course, now. But there's the end bar. Okay.
No, a small garden would
See?
not disrupt the ecosystem,
Yeah.
but it's the impact of having to use water that is piped in when you live in a desert. It's a desert for a reason, and water is a huge commodity.
Yeah. You're thinking a much bigger scale. You're thinking like our whole yard
Yeah.
size, which is a good.
But the
size
good
yard.
thing is you wouldn't have to have a green lawn. That part I could deal with. But, and as much as that trip we took to Arizona back when you worked for the man,
Yeah, back when I was
I went to one of their gardening.
Nurseries?
It's not gardening. No, it's not a nursery. It's you walk through and they have different species. Basically a botanical garden in Arizona, and they had bits of history, buildings, what the buildings would have looked like, and you walk down these trails and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was off doing work stuff.
Because I didn't have to. And so while I really enjoyed it, and I thought the cactuses and stuff were really pretty, but no, they got needles. They got sharp, pointy things.
I don't want a plant that's going to attack me.
Exactly.
I have cats for that.
I have roses for
I
that,
have cats
and
for
those are
that.
bad enough.
Cats. At least you can talk to a cat. I don't. Yeah. I don't think so. I think you're. Yeah. No. I spend enough time there. I'm fine. So Arizona's not a thing necessarily that I need to do.
It's a nice place to visit.
I did enjoy myself there. I like it. It's warm. I like warm. I'll admit it. I don't want hot, but it's warm. And yeah, Arizona's not in my future. Yeah, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably end up staying here, not moving, unless we're much older and have less stuff. Because then there was the whole logistics of moving a business as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Packing everything up, putting everything on hold.
And finding a place big enough to...
And finding a place to support the space. Yeah, you have to have a space. So there's a
So,
whole lot of
We're still
stuff.
living in Michigan.
We're living in Michigan for a while. We're hanging here.
It was just a thought. It was a talk.
Oh, man. It was a talk. It was like a 5-minute talk.
Yeah.
And that was over. It's like, yeah, Michigan's pretty. We'll stay here.
I don't know. I don't know where I would want to live.
The desert is beautiful.
It is.
I agree.
And there's other places that I'd love to go visit, just not live there.
I want to go today. Yeah, today would be a good day to go. We can go
Let's
visit.
all get warm.
Let's all get a warm heater.
Will that ever happen? Resellers will always have lots of stuff. Yes,
True.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
More stuff than we need.
tell them about the little
Ooh.
Earth event we had last night.
Yeah, so we're
Though we haven't confirmed it. You
No,
just
it's-
read it on Facebook.
and Facebook, if it's on Facebook, it's true. No. Somebody posted, a friend of ours posted it. It's like, what were you doing during the shiver shake last night? And that would be a winter earthquake. So we had the lights kind of, You know how your lights will flicker if you have an old house anyway, you know. New houses might not have this issue when the refrigerator turns on or the air conditioner turns on, something, you'll get a little bit of a, that's what we had going on like every few seconds.
In an older home, it makes you a little nervous because then you're like, oh my God, the electric is going to start on fire and burn down my house.
My mom says, do you have your smoke detectors all have good batteries, right? She was worried about, excuse me, she was worried about the electric, which in an old house, you panic a little bit.
I've never moved in 120-degree weather. I have to admit this, but we did when we moved to this house.
Yikes.
It was July and it was really warm, and we went through a couple cases of water, keeping everybody hydrated.
Yeah, Michigan is very
because I couldn't do anything because I was having radiation treatment and had like zero energy.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I did move from Illinois to Missouri in sub-zero temperatures. Killed most of my houseplants.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Good times.
120, 2 weeks.
No, just nope me out of that one.
No, I don't want it that high.
At that point, I'll beg, borrow, and steal to get the money to hire people to do it.
Where is the weather 75 year round? I want to go there.
Hawaii.
Okay.
Close enough.
Hawaii? I'm on it. Let's go there.
No, the cost of living
is there a mainland equivalent to that?
No.
In the U.S. anyway?
No.
There's no mainland equivalent? Really? You have
San
to be
Diego?
Surrounded by oceans before you get that kind of weather?
Hey, Chris.
That's not cool.
San Diego, Jenny says.
San Diego. That's expensive,
but
too.
You have not hurricanes. You have
earthquakes. Shiver shakes.
So they just had
larger versions of what
there was a tornado in Alabama last night.
Ooh, that's weird. That's weird.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, but it's weird. I need my climate control too.
I lived in Florida. Don't want to do it again.
No, it's too muggy.
It's just
I don't like muggy. I don't like the flying cockroaches. I don't like the fact that alligators will eat your dog. There's things in Florida I just don't like. They have alligators that will eat your dog. I don't want that.
I'm waiting for Florida to just kind of crack off and fall into the ocean. So
anybody from Florida, we're sorry. You mean you're worried about it, not you're waiting for it. It sounded like you were expecting and looking forward to it.
Nobody has basements.
No, because
if you live on the coast areas.
No.
Because, come on.
But cracking off and falling into the water is not a good thing.
No.
So you're not.
It's not based in any fact.
What about California?
Again, earthquakes. Nice place to visit.
No, but I think California is more likely to crack off and fall into the water than Florida.
I don't know. Florida seems pretty thin to me.
I'm worried about Washington State myself.
Why?
Anyway, because, again, falling off.
Now, you can move to Portland.
And they have like seismic activity going on.
But
I'm worried.
They don't get the huge winters and stuff.
No.
Western Washington, see? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Western Washington.
Okay.
On the other side of the country.
That's like Washington State, yeah.
Nothing like a cross-country move.
Western Washington, D.C. What the heck is that about? No. Boy,
transporting
if you
pets.
come here for geography, you've come to the wrong channel.
I said.
I'm just saying.
No, I knew what Washington he was talking. He didn't say D.C.
No.
He said Washington, and I knew what he was talking about because I know that it can be a better climate over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one way to look at it.
That was pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all here just temporarily anyway. There you go.
Well, he was just expanding on what we were saying anyway, so,
Yeah. Wow. We've covered some topics.
That was deep.
That was deep. Scary. Scary deep.
So,
I watched a documentary on Washington State. Yeah, exactly. I worry about Washington State. I'd love to move there. It's a lovely place. But I worry about it because, one good shake and bam. You can say that because you live in Michigan and
We only have minor
Shaken
ones.
here only turns the lights, flickers the lights once in a while.
That was weird. I was worried about the electric last night because I was just like, oh boy.
It's like, oh, another thing to worry about.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, and I mean, seriously, we've got some extension cords hooked up down here that probably shouldn't be, but nothing was on.
Not as bad as when we first moved in.
That's true. And LED lights are much cheaper and more somewhat safer than fluorescence or incandescence. I don't know. Beautiful country, though. Yes.
Yeah. I have yet to visit there.
Yeah.
Been to California.
Yep. We should make a...
Been to Colorado.
We plan on making some trips this summer. Maybe we should head that way and just check it out. A little rolling road trip tour / sourcing opportunity. Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, really.
Hey, Rosie's here.
Rosie's here. Hey, Rosie. How you doing, hon?
Beautiful snowy morning in Las Vegas.
Yeah, see, you can't even get away from it.
Get out of town.
Seriously. Can't get away from it.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
They get snow in Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah. On occasion. Rare occasion. But yeah.
Oh, Amber's here.
Hey.
Come to South Dakota. No, thanks.
South Dakota?
You have nasty winters out there. We get lake effect. I can deal with lake effect.
Yeah. Look, we're not going to Missouri. We know that. No. I don't think we're going to move, though. Not for a while.
Mm-mm.
No.
We're pretty settled.
I'd have to come up with a...
MoMster would have to leave her summer home.
That's true. Well, she could still keep her summer home, but come have a winter home somewhere else. There you go.
Yeah, that's not happening, and you know it.
Yeah.
Where we go, she goes. She ain't giving us up.
Yes, it's the end of the world, and it's just the way it is. Weather goes weird. I keep getting flashbacks of my brother posted the
What kind of
the
drugs have
winter
you been doing?
the winter of '78, which was the snow up to your
Those are not the
bumhole.
kind of snowstorms I like
Way over
because
that.
you can't.
Smurfy. What?
She doesn't have a wrench.
Oh no! Where'd you go?
Victoria, post something.
Victoria, say something, darling, so I can wrench you and smurf you up.
And by say something, she means type in the chat.
Type in the
Don't
chat.
talk to yourself, honey.
She's not that. She's bright. She'll figure
I
it out
know.
now. She's good. Victoria's on it. She knows this YouTube thing. Unless she boogied already.
TC, that's the thing, though. We don't get tornadoes per se here near
she
Lake
is.
Michigan.
I found an old one. We're good.
Okay.
Add moderator. There you go. Now Victoria is out on the list.
So we don't, because we live so close to Lake Michigan, tornadoes are not a huge thing here.
They pop over us, basically.
Yeah. Now, half hour, 45 minutes east of here.
Yeah. But we do
Not so good.
We get those pesky straight line winds that blow windows out and knock over trees. They're not technically a tornado. They're just really heavy winds pushing forward in a straight line. I guess that's why they call them that. And thus knocking over all our shit. Or most of it. But yeah. But we don't get tornadoes. They don't come in and whirl around.
No.
We're lucky that way.
Michigan does get tornadoes, but just not this close to the lake on general principle. I don't really have the science behind that.
And very rarely, yeah. I don't know what it is. It must be are you by the lake? Maybe. I don't know. All right. Crappy weather. I'm telling you, there's some crappy weather.
What else would we talk about?
Talk about the weather.
See, now, I would rather have the snow right now than what Greg is getting. Nobody G's getting.
The crappy.
He's
rain
got
nastiness.
hovering right around freezing rain.
Oh yeah.
So if it drops in temp,
There goes your power lines if they're not underground. Which
yeah.
Michigan is not.
No, we're not. We're,
Cheap people.
they do what they have to do.
Underground wiring would be so much.
Sylvia
more effective.
isn't Smurfy either.
What the heck, people? Sorry, Sylvia. Please hold. There.
Ma's keeping you on track,
Ma,
man.
thank you, Ma. I appreciate that. I'd rather be up on it. Keep the family together, as they say. Keep us blue. Let's see. What the heck?
Yeah. J. Marie's getting freezing rain today, too.
Yeah, solar panels. Those are cool. We should do something like that.
If money were no object, by we, I mean, I would pretty much say we're getting solar.
But money is an object, unfortunately. But we have a nice south-facing wall it's the garage wall. We could definitely put something up and on the roof. We don't have a lot of trees anymore. If you didn't hear that story, go back a few months. But yeah, we can do solar. We could do some solar. I'm waiting for it to get a little cheaper and for it to be a little.
We have a friend that did it.
Yeah.
And it was paying for itself.
Well, that's good.
Because I think their setup, I think I remember him saying the setup was any extra, either the electric company buys it or something like that.
They have to buy it.
Well, yeah, if you got snow in Vegas, I'm sure it took out power lines and stuff.
Hey, no kidding. That would mess with it.
Heavy snow sucks, especially when you don't have a snow plow person on speed dial. But yeah, I would love to have solar here. I would love to, one, upgrade the electrical in the house. That would be like a primary thing.
That would be a prerequisite to getting solar, I think.
Yeah.
We have the, it's a 1960s ranch. We have the old screw-in fuses.
Yeah, we haven't updated that yet.
Just,
But they hold strong pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
and when they wired this house, they didn't do it.
It's a story unto itself. It's not logically
They weren't
wired.
organized about it. It's like, oh, here's a wire. Let's hook it up to this one.
Like the kitchen on the one wall is wired to something else down below, and then the other bathroom, and yeah. But anyway, but now that we're using less,
snow can be awesome.
Snow is awesome. Yeah, Chris, for you, do you like snow? Do you do snow sports? We don't do any of that. But
I tried skiing.
You love
once.
snow, sweetie?
Have you ever tried skiing?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about, wait a minute, downhill or cross country?
Downhill. I never tried cross country.
Well, let's put it this way. I tried cross country skiing and it turned into downhill. And then it turned into fall on your butt. But after that, I was not amused by that. I've done it. It's not fun.
Yeah,
but cross country skiing is.
I went skiing once.
No,
and
I
the ski lift scared the crap out of me.
Oh, don't use a ski lift. Did they have a tow rope?
I had to go try the downhill.
She had to.
The person I was with.
Oh, you were peer pressured into it.
Well, yeah, I was young. I was in my 20s.
And
so when I got to the top of the mountain hill thing,
60s.
When I got to the top of the mountain or / hill or whatever the hell it was,
probably a hill.
Yeah.
If you were in Michigan?
No, I was in Illinois at the time.
Still Michigan. It's still a hill.
I don't remember where we went.
I don't think there's mountains in Illinois.
But I fell off.
Maybe there.
At the top.
You fell off?
Yeah, because, you got your skis on and the lift comes there and they don't stop it for very long. I was freaking out, and not verbally, but in my head and other body parts. Mm-hmm. And when I went to get off, I went. So then they had to stop the whole thing because I was blocking it. So all those poor mopes were up on the ski lift, really high up, and it's
freezing while you dangled you fell off. Did you hurt yourself? Is my
question. I when I got off to ski downhill, I fell over. Boom. Okay. So I didn't fall off from 6 feet high.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But
But you end up. So anybody else who wanted to dismount at that point would have to.
They had to wait.
You. Yeah.
They had to wait because they stop it.
I'd hurt myself too. Yeah, I'm not. No. I have skateboarded. I have snowboarded a little bit. I have cross country skied, but I never tried downhill skiing because I knew that wasn't my thing. I'm a wicked tobogganer.
That I've done.
I got the weight for that. But yeah, never been downhill skiing.
I just don't have the ankles and knees for skiing, especially anymore. The whole you got to turn to stop I have done ice skating though.
Yeah, I've tried that too. It wasn't my thing. My ankles aren't that strong. I'm just not good at balancing.
And when I was younger, it was better.
Like I said, I've skateboarded.
Because my grandparents' pond would freeze over, and then we'd go.
Ooh.
But you had to be careful.
Because
it would crack.
Did it freeze over fully?
Sometimes.
Here we go. It's still in here. Pittsburgh. The car was parked at the bottom. Slid under the car. That would pit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any video? Let me see the video on that one, please. Run the tape. That sucks. I'm sorry, man. That would be a pain. And cold.
So, and I've been snowmobiling.
Oh, yeah. That's not really.
I went snowmobiling in northern Wisconsin.
It is a snow sport
for a weekend,
but it's not a.
That's where you snowmobile the trails because they have all the trails.
Yeah.
I mean, this is many years ago, and that's where you go to the next bar, play some darts and stuff.
So you bar hopped on snowmobiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I dumped the snowmobile twice.
What you do? You were driving your own snowmobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my personal snowmobile.
Well, no, but one that was at your disposal.
Yes.
Okay.
And we were by a ditch, and I was trying to stand, and I got caught in the snow and tipped it over twice.
Yeah.
Not once, but twice.
Put on a pair of skis downhill. I would never do it again. Yeah, that's where I'm at. No.
No. I would prefer to have some more control going down a hill really fast than on a pair of pieces of wood and a couple poles.
Yeah, I'm no. Uncontrollable movement on snow is not my thing.
Can you jump a snowmobile? No.
I can't even jump on a snowmobile anymore. No.
I don't even have a snowmobile suit anymore.
Jump in a snowmobile. No. Yeah, too bad it wasn't caught on tape because that would have been quite the image. And yes, when you're young, you don't really care. When you get older, that's when you start worrying about breaking things and bruising things and misaligning things.
My grandparents, who lived, like an eighth of a mile, they had a hill. Not a big hill, but when you're, 7, it's a big hill. But the problem was, if you could get enough speed up, you could technically slide down to the pond. The pond's no longer there.
And then fall in and die.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. So remember the saucer sledding?
That's what made me think of it because we had saucers. We had a metal one.
Mm-hmm. Those were fun.
Yeah. We had a little hill where we grew up. So, it would take me forever to get a good sliding path.
You're going to compress the snow.
We had a creek right there, but it never got that far.
I think Greg was traumatized by that whole event. I think you were traumatized, dear. It's okay.
It's okay. There's therapy for that, Greg.
Hopefully.
We're here for you.
It's not fun to be laughed at. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh no, I've watched the Winter Olympics and snowboarding
X Games
and all that stuff. And I give mad props to those people. I am impressed by their agility and skills.
True. And
it's just not me.
Very, very, very strong agility and skills.
I would hurt
Chris
things.
wants to know, why did you slide down the hill?
Greg.
Yeah. Why did you slide down the hill, Greg?
Because it was there.
Yeah, well, it was probably icy.
That's my answer for Greg.
I assume it was icy, or he was sliding and playing, and it just kind of happened, or...
Full tornado season.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see?
Let's take it to the closet and bring flashlights. Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. Sorry, hon. Sorry.
Yeah, it was all snow, and Pittsburgh is very hilly. Yeah, because it was there.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Yeah. Well, the town I grew up in Grand Haven, they have these huge 45-degree angle driveways. They're not huge, but when you're a kid, they're very, and the road is 4 feet down from the rest of the houses. It's slippery. You can easily fall and kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I didn't care, but yeah, that's just weird. That's the sucky part of being in a nicer climate. You got to deal with more extreme weather.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Hit whichever thumb you feel. We're good with that too. And share the channel with whoever you think might enjoy listening to two people talk
Hey,
about absolutely
Susanna,
nothing.
it's okay.
What?
Sometimes we're late too, but then.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But
You're
now
cool.
we have to be on time because Facebook doesn't like you to be late.
I've heard.
I know. So
I know.
we just did full circle.
That's what you missed. Dogs,
Facebook.
snow, Facebook, moving possibly, but not.
So what's on your agenda for the rest of the day?
I'm taking Mom to the store, and then I'm taking her home. So
Don't forget the bank.
And the bank. And then I'm coming back here to list more stuff because I got a groove going. Let's see, all the stuff behind you back over there is ready to be pictured and listed. So I got drafts done. What else?
I have to send out invoices, but first, shoveling snow.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be bad because we didn't get a lot.
No. Yeah.
In terms of Michigan snow.
Put a path. If you want to take it easy, just do a path by the car to get Mom in the car, and then.
But if you drive over the snow, then it's harder to shovel.
It's true.
Jenny's almost to her listing goal for the day. That rocks.
Rocking. That's great. Yeah, I'm trying to build up our store. So I haven't participated in any listing challenges or anything, but I'm really trying to make it happen. So good on you. Good on you.
You can now report a statement and they have an other button. On Facebook?
Someone doesn't like your punctuation.
I generally don't like people's punctuation and grammar on Facebook.
There's a lot of people who need to be reported for that.
Yeah, they should have a button for poor English.
Oh, God. I don't know. I think everybody's guilty of that at times.
Oh, I know, but it drives me crazy.
Well, Facebook's getting a bit more petty. They are.
To some degree.
Yeah.
No, that's just me. It's the editing person in me that when
you like proper. Yeah. I mean, you're.
I'm not expecting perfection at Facebook.
No, but you want them to use the proper there, and there, and all that. Okay, I got you.
Your.
You are.
Your taste of your. Or your.
You is so crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think you should have to have that. That should be on the finals for high school. I mean, if we can leave the building, you have to know the difference between there, and there.
2, 2, and 2.
And 2, 2, and 2. Yes, that's the other one. You should. Because people
Gary, where have you been, dude?
Dude, he's coming in late. He usually comes in late. Hey, Gary, you didn't miss much, but here's what you missed. Dogs, weather, moving, Facebook, YouTube.
Moving.
Yeah, I think I said moving. Weather, for sure. And that's it. So you're good. Oh, the dog thing was also, what dog would you be if you were a dog?
Charlie Grace, you do you. See, like that, you spelled everything right, and I'm good with
That's
it.
a sarcastic font.
Is that sarcasm?
That's sarcasm.
That takes too long.
It does, and that's why we need a real font and not just a sarcastic font like that. We need a font. I think that maybe, I don't know. Pick a font. Any font would be good. And we'll just name it from now on. That's the sarcastic font. And we don't have to worry about typing in that little uppy dilly case.
I know there's people who have to talk in all caps because that's the best way they can read it.
Yeah. Whom?
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one.
Whom do you mean? Yeah, that is, some people do that because they can't read it. Otherwise,
I'm not so snobbish that I get annoyed every time there's minor mistakes in spelling. God, I hate it when I do it. But that's me personally. I don't, when I realize that my grammar or I forgot the word "the" in a sentence.
She's not
I'll go back
self-flagellating,
and
but
edit.
she will.
I'll go back and edit if I can.
You hear her cuss under her breath.
But when somebody consistently misspells words and things like that,
How do you feel about people who abbreviate? Like you are, or
I'll tolerate it.
Use the basically.
I think it's lazy,
chat.
but I think it's kind of lazy, but I understand why people do it, and I. Oh yeah, I've been on
Proper
Reddit
use for that, y'all, or all y'all, and some of y'all, right? There's all y'all, right? Yeah.
Stay the hell away from
It's
Reddit.
all y'all and some y'all.
Pretty much stay away from social media, because Twitter can also be a bit perplexing.
Yeah, get out. Yeah, don't go to Reddit.
I've been there.
Don't.
I can't follow.
Don't.
A lot of times on Twitter threads and Reddit, I feel like the outsider looking in because I'm not getting the inside joke. They're having a discussion, and I'm like,
Yeah, that. There you
a
go.
little slow in the
You
uptake.
go over there, and you mean that you're there, and then they're not. You get there. You get
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
And I have a friend on Facebook that will, I don't know if it's their spell check or what, but will consistently
That's annoying.
misuse their.
A part of, rather than say a part of. I'm telling you. I think we touched a nerve.
So I'm not the only one, basically. I have company in this.
Yeah. There you
It's
go.
only because
Share.
I have been editing things since I was
There they are.
a young teenager.
She started early. Editing.
My mom used to type the bulletin for church, and I would have to edit the stencil and check for spelling mistakes, because everybody would look for those mistakes once the bulletin was printed.
So when someone reads your sentence wrong, it's a pet peeve. That's interesting, because that happens all the time. It happens here.
Oh, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
It gets misconstrued, especially on social media, because you can't hear the person's intent with their voice. You can only read the intent. And if you're in a certain mood that day, you can misinterpret what people are saying. And that's why a sarcasm font would be easy to deal with.
Yeah, that's kind of, you're like, and it happens all the time. All the time.
Oh, that's been around for decades.
Yeah.
And that's part of the fluidity of language also.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want to ask me something?
I don't know what you mean, but if you want to ask me something, I'd be happy to.
Or are you going to chop my head off in the next moment?
Exactly. A lot of people, usually they don't type it that way, but they'll say it that way. And that's.
Sometimes it's cultural. Thank you. So I like to be understood.
Here we go.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Then that's when you say, see ya. We're not having this discussion.
Then you turn around and say, please read for comprehension. We're at 8 time. Stop saying these things. I never said that. There you go. Hey, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh my God.
I hate to say this.
I just looked at the clock and it was like 12:30.
All right. So are you going to put out a plea for help for people next week or for Thursday? In case you missed it.
I'm not going to talk about my butt being hurt.
I was going to say, I was reading that. I'm like, what's this about a butt hurt? What?
Well, because Gary said people just get butt hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
We don't talk about that.
Be kind.
Personal problems like that, because that's TMI.
It happens. We're all human. So there you go. Don't get upset if someone corrects your grammar. Then you can look for something to correct theirs, I guess. Yeah, I might have spelled that wrong, but you drool or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock. Thursday show will be half me and half not me, as taking mom to the doctor. So this lovely lady and this little squishable will be doing the second half of the show. So tune in. Please bring a friend.
Yeah, come and support me and watch me kind of
You'll have people.
there'll probably be a lot of that going on because I'll be like, well, crap, what am I going to talk about?
She'll do fine.
I'd offer to fill in for Dawn and Mary, but with my luck, I get stuck on a call. We could just listen to your phone call.
That'd be fun.
Probably not a good idea.
Jennifer said she'd pop in.
I'm going to hold Jennifer to that. Possibly.
You could might pull Greg in too if you want.
Or just come ready with some questions just to keep the conversation going.
We can put the link in and you can let people in and out if you want. She's like, oh no, now I gotta push buttons.
It'd be like speed dating, only for
Bye.
StreamYard. Your 2 minutes are up.
Please do be offended if she takes you out of the stream at any time.
Because I'm still,
Ma says you'll be fine. You can do this.
I know. It's one of those conflicts in my head that part of me says I can do this. I've been on stage before. I've done performances before.
Oh yeah,
and theater and
whatnot.
whatnot.
Put on makeup, or dress.
I'll be a wreck afterwards.
A dress, not a dress. All right, I know there's an auction happening somewhere, so you guys go have fun.
Let's do crank calls.
That's terrifying.
Okay, come with all your childhood crank calls.
Yes.
Like, is Prince Albert in the can?
Yes. Let him out.
Let him out. Is your fridge running?
Oh, I have the J. Marie here. Threatening email. Missed the deadline hours are sending. What? Managed payment was sent to my bank. What? Oh. Ugh. I hate that.
No, because I don't want her on the phone while she's driving.
No. I might tune in, but I'm not gonna. I might chat. But yeah. All right, kids.
Don't give her any ideas, TC.
We're gonna boogie.
Yeah, we got a boogie.
Have a wonderful day.
I got a shovel.